do.
One of the coolest things when we talk about Visit Indy, and I mentioned it earlier on in the tease, is like we know how great Indy is.
We do.
And it's so fun when people come in and go, holy cow, this place is awesome.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
What are some of the new things out for 2026?
Well, we have a list of 26 reasons why you should visit Indy in 2026, but it starts with the fact that Condé Nast Traveler, every year they put out this hot list of the best destinations. Well, Indy topped that list this year.
Nice.
So we're one of the 14 places to go in 2026, according to Condé Nast Traveler. But it's really no surprise. We have a long list of new restaurants, new hotels, new attractions, new museums that are coming on board in 2026.
Well, that's one of the cool things, too, when you look at some of the things that we have in our backyard that we learn about, the Idle Jorg and the Children's Museum and all those places where people get in maybe for whether it's the Taylor Swift concert or whatever, Big Ten Championship, and they go, holy cow, I didn't realize that was even there.
I'm glad you said the Idle Jorg because we're excited about a new exhibit that they have opening in March. It's called Cowboy Couture, and it's about Jerry Lee Atwood. He is a local fashion designer, but he is renowned for his work in Western wear. And so we're going to celebrate him and his work with a new exhibit in March at the Idle Jorg. It's also timed with the work that's going on at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. So Disney's Imagineers came to the Children's Museum and said, let's create the first ever Princess Tiana exhibit. It's going to debut in Indy and then travel the world. Very cool. Conner Prairie has been doing a 2-year renovation that's going to debut this year. So our museums have a stacked lineup of things to see and do.
Why is it so important for you guys at Visit Indy to be able to showcase all of these awesome areas here in the city?
It's really important that Indy continues to ascend as a city from a tourism perspective. So if you look at it, we have about 30 million people that come into Indy each year. They want to visit Indy. They know how cool Indy is. They want to be here and see it and explore. That pumps in about $5.8 billion of economic impact. So it benefits all of us.
Yeah, well, that's the small businesses and everybody alike, right? Like, as people are coming into the city, and then it becomes a destination to where I go, hey, you know what, let's go back. Like, I saw this one thing when I was there for this event, and I didn't get a chance to visit it, but I'd like to go visit it.
That's a strategy that has worked for us in tourism when it comes to sports. So we get people here for sporting events. They come, they see it, they love it, and they come back. And so this year we're hosting the NCAA Final Four, Easter weekend, and so that will be not only it's D1, D2, D3, NIT, even the HBCU All-Star Game is in Indy all that weekend. So we're ready for it. Lots of hoops.
That's so exciting. Yeah. What is like maybe a hidden gem here in the Indy area that maybe some people at home might not know about that you guys are trying to promote?
I think about Garfield Park. So this neighborhood right on the south side of the city is really booming. There's a line around the corner for Cafe Babette's pastries, if you haven't seen that. But they have a bunch of retail and restaurants that have moved in. The Sunken Gardens have had major renovations. And this May, we're going to open up a brand new museum, which is called CAMI, so Contemporary Art Museum of Indianapolis, will open its doors. And so I think of that as really anchoring the neighborhood and definitely a hidden gem, that whole neighborhood to go and explore.
That's amazing.
One of the cool things, too, and we're very fortunate here on this show to get to talk a lot with the entertainment aspect of things. The film industry here. I mean, we have the Heartland Film Festival. We have so many movies, independent and major, being done here. How important is that sort of stuff, too, to the city and just kind of that economic driver of saying, hey, we're a destination for everybody, not just tourism in that way as well?
We are. We see a lot of film production coming into the city more and more. In fact, we just had our record-setting year for film production in Indianapolis. So we had about $13 million poured into the city of production companies coming in and spending money in Indy so that they can go and produce a commercial, a documentary. And then we all get to sit at home and watch it, and it's almost like a marketing plan for Indianapolis.
It was so funny. I was watching the Taylor Swift documentary. On Disney.
That was amazing.
Right?
So good.
And like the idea that she focused heavily on the fact that the JW made this massive poster of her and all that. But I remember the city in that moment. You'd meet so many people coming in and going, man, this is just perfect. The way it was hosted and the way everything is set up. It's a perfect hosting city for things.
That documentary, I mean, I'm pretty partial to episode, I think it was 3, right? When it's all about Indianapolis. But yes, it was an incredible opportunity to show how Indy just really shines. Anytime we have these big events that come into the city, how we roll out the red carpet for visitors of any kind from all over for any event.
I love that you mentioned Garfield Park, too, because the interesting thing to me, and we could, I'm sure, dive into it forever, is the idea that we have these major hubs, obviously, within the city that we know are popular, but the way the city continues to grow out and around as well, and making every community viable and accessible and entertainment friendly, I think is huge as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming in
you.
and sharing all of these exciting things to do in 2026. So good to see you. And of course, we'll have more information linked over on our website, lifestylelive.tv.